It also gives the ability to use all their product descriptions, images, reviews, things like that, and to go out and do Google Shopping ads targeting that specific brand's name and product name and stuff like that, and get sales. And the margins are usually around like between 15 and 30% on average, So you'll have to do some competitive research and make sure that it's a niche that's not too competitive, because otherwise you're going to have a hard time getting started. You also don't want to start too broad of a store, because then it's going to be difficult for consumers to really gauge if you're a trustworthy business or not, or if you're just kind of some fly-by-night random store owner. So it's really good to kind of niche down and choose a target audience so that you can speak to a target audience with your marketing and with your sales and all that. And with high ticket products, you're often going to have to take sales calls and do closing over the phone. High ticket closing is a whole profession of itself, and so since there's a lot of profit per order on high ticket products, maybe your average order value is $1,500 to $3,000, and a 20% average margin, that means you're closing a sale that nets you $300 to maybe $600 in profit per sale. You don't really need that many sales to have a full-time income, with this business model, which is great, but you're gonna have to do a bit of work. So you're gonna have to be taking phone calls, or have somebody taking phone calls for you that's good at sales. And closing sales, you're gonna have to get quote requests from your suppliers. You're gonna have to get shipping requests, shipping cost requests, and go do a lot of communication back and forth between suppliers and customers, because there's a lot of inventory ups and downs, a lot of price changes, all sorts of stuff. New products come in, old products are discontinued. So high ticket dropshipping isn't the most automated business model, but it works really well if you take a kind of a B2B approach with it. What I mean by that is, you just basically, every customer that you potentially get, you give them a call to action to call you. And when they call you, that's going to give you the ability to provide them more value, just through like informational, actually figuring out what it exactly is in stock, maybe offering them more value, like a discount, free gift, add-ons, upgrades, extended warranties, white glove delivery, things like that. Make yourself stand out from the competitors. I always do that on my client stores. In my own internal stores, I build out like call to actions to call our phone number, because it really helps to close sales, especially with older target markets.